Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday, August 1st, so we're officially in August. I didn't vlog yesterday. Took the day off from just about everything yesterday. I didn't vlog. I have the day off from coming into the office. I don't come in typically on Mondays, once in a while, depending on the week. But yesterday I took the whole day off, which was nice. Well, I did come in a couple of times, but not to work. I stopped by earlier in the day for something, and then came last night to lock up after a team left because they rent our gym, but didn't come in much. So my hair is red. You probably saw that in the last vlog. It's like a violet red. You can see it better. I'll show you better outside, but I love it. So I have a story for you, and I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant. I went on a rant on Snapchat this morning. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, you should. But I think I'll leave it. I think I'll probably leave it in the the description. But anyway, so on Snapchat, I went on this rant about, actually also probably leave me a comment telling me that you're gonna follow me, because, I'm pretty much avoiding all creeps, so I kind of don't let anybody on there unless I know you're somebody from YouTube, and then I'll kind of trust you. But so I am like a really cautious person, and what I mean by that is when I go outside, I'm constantly looking around, making sure there ain't no creeps. I'm like that. I've always been that way. I'm like always on my guard, and I feel like as women, we kind of have to be that way a lot more than men do. I mean, I don't know, and I know it's hard for my husband even to understand. Not that he doesn't. I mean, he's of course very, respecting of, my mom texted me, very respecting of the fact that I do get kind of scared to do certain things alone and go certain places and whatever, because I have this issue, and if you're a woman, I know you've got the issue too. So let me tell you the story first. So this morning, I walked outside the apartment, and there was this older guy, and like, you can tell, okay, you can tell a weird person, and when I say weird person, I mean like creepy or whatever, from a not creepy person. Honestly, I can literally tell the difference, and I'm sure, I'm gonna call my mom right back. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. I'm sure that, like, let me tell her. So anyway, I'm sure that you know what I mean. You can kind of tell. So I saw him, and I kind of knew. I kind of knew. And Manny was up on our balcony, but I was obviously down. We were in, like, the upstairs portion. So he was up on our balcony, like, up here, and I'm down here. And when I saw this guy, I just stopped and I looked at Manny, and I was like, no. And so I kept walking. I didn't make eye contact. I'm serious. I know people might think I might be rude or whatever, but I ain't messing with it. As much stuff that happens to girls and women, I mean, I know there are things that happen to men, but especially the kind of crazy stuff that's going on with girls and women. And there was 2 young girls murdered near my hometown, which is a small place in Indiana, a place that, like, nobody, and you can probably even find this, it's not in my hometown, but it was not far away, and they were murdered, and they were younger than I am, but I mean, I'm not a very big person, I was probably close to their size, honestly, so age doesn't play that big of a role when you're talking about grown men hurting women. They could do the same to me, and I know that's a terrible thing to think about or whatever, like, you shouldn't live in fear, I guess, or whatever. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I walked out, and he was standing there, and I knew he was gonna say something to me. Like, if you're a woman, you know what I mean, like that feeling. And so I just kept going, and he was probably like in his 60s, I would say. And so he just looks at me, like just stands there and stares at me. And I'm like, what in the world? Why? And so he was like, oh, I love your red. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. And thankfully, Manny was standing on the balcony, so I knew, like, if things got crazy or if this man tried it, Manny would obviously put an end to that. And I know to most people, especially to guys, that's like, what's the big deal about that? Literally, there are creepy people that murder girls that I've read a lot lately about sex slavery and people that have been like in stores that have been creepy, and I know you think, oh, that's just for children, or it's not. There are grown women involved in this, unfortunately. And so I know that might sound like dramatic, but you literally can't be too cautious with people. People are crazy. And I've been through some things in my past that caused me to be very cautious about things. I'm cautious about who I add on Facebook. I'm cautious about where I go by myself. I'm cautious about, being outside alone. I don't go out after dark. I mean, I'm like really cautious, and it's because of this. So my point of this rant is, I don't get why guys do that. Like, maybe this guy was just like being nice, and I know if you don't understand where I'm coming from, people are gonna be like, well, you're a jerk. He was just trying to tell you you're pretty. You should say thank you and move on. And I'm tired of being told that as a woman. Like, oh, just say thank you. No. I'm not going to say thank you. You're 60 years old. You have no right to say that to me. You don't know me. If you were my dad or my grandpa or something like that, or, whatever, even somebody that I at least know, that's fine. But you're not, and you don't know me, and you obviously don't know me, because I'm not the one to try. I'm not the one to mess with. I carry pepper spray around all the time. My dad gave it to me. I carry it around because my dad knows how I am, and that I get, nervous around people, and it does make me feel a little bit more safe, especially in those types of situations, even if somebody wasn't going to go too far with it. If he went far enough, he'd get pepper sprayed. I ain't kidding. I'm not messing around with it. It's just something that I don't understand why guys feel like they have the right to say whatever they want to say to women and freak women completely out, and then just be like, well, why didn't you say thank you? I was just trying to say you were pretty. Like, what? Why did you say it? That's the better question. What was your point of saying that? And I know I sound crazy, but honestly, if Manny had not been on that balcony, I would have panicked. I would have completely went into full-blown panic. I would have been shaking and everything. And I know for a lot of women, you don't get that, or you're just like, laugh it off, think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I really don't, particularly when it's older men. I mean, I don't like to be hit on by anybody. Not that necessarily he was hitting on me. Again, I don't know his intention. It could have just been he actually liked my red hair, and that's all he wanted to say, And that's one thing. But I'm not just saying this based off of this one experience. I've had experiences like this. It hasn't been as bad since I've been dating and married to Manny, because he's with me most of the time when I go out in public. But whenever he's not, I kid you not, whenever he's not with me or, real close to me, I pretty much always have an experience like this. And I know it sounds like I'm like, oh, I'm so attractive, they just want, like, no, that's not what I mean. I just pretty much always have an experience that creeps me out, whether it's somebody staring, whether it's, somebody saying, oh, you're so pretty, an older guy, about 60s probably, same as this guy in Walmart one time, told me, oh, you should be a model, have you ever looked into modeling? Like, what? And if you look into this stuff, that's like the kind of questions they ask people when they're, trying to do bad stuff. So it's creepy. And so if you're a man, an older man, younger, whatever, don't corner women that are alone and creep them out. There's literally no reason for that. None. No reason whatsoever. None at all. None at all. I'm married. If I wasn't married, I still wouldn't be with a 60-year-old man. So, it's just, it doesn't do any good. And yeah, sure, maybe you might think, oh, her hair looks nice, whatever. Don't approach a woman that is alone and tell her that. I'm sorry. It's just, honestly, and maybe you don't feel this way. Maybe you're a woman that's like, oh, I love it when they do that. Honestly, I don't even take it as a compliment. I think it's strange. I think it's awkward. Like I said, if it's somebody that I know, or, whatever, I don't know. If it's somebody else, it's a little bit different. But I just think it's like totally pointless to just do that to women and just corner them and creep them out like that. And it happens literally every time I go somewhere without Manny, which isn't often at all anymore, for that reason. But I just personally, I don't think it's fair. And I'm not one to preach about like, oh, men have it so much better and whatever. Like, I'm not really one to do that. I think women, could of course be treated better. But I think that we are moving up a little bit. And there are a lot of incredible women, like, making the way and paving that path for us. But I really do feel like it's frustrating that men, when they leave the house, they don't have to think about, okay, let me make sure there's no creep around, or think about, wait, did I bring the keys that had the pepper spray on them, or anything like that. Anything. I just think that it's really not fair that men, and not that I want men to feel this way too, I don't at all, but I feel like typically men, and again, not that nothing bad ever happens to men, it does, but I just feel like, you know, think about the majority of these creepy crimes, like, what do they happen to? They happen to women. You know, and terrible things happen to men every single day, so don't get me wrong, but just in the type of stuff that I am talking about, it's sad. It's sad that women have to leave and think, oh my gosh, this guy's looking at me. Is he going to try to take me? Is he going to, you know, and you hear about this stuff in the news. Is he maybe work in the sex trafficking industry? If you would even call that an industry, it's disgusting, but does he do that? You know, is that what he wants me for? Is that why he likes my red hair? You know, and you have to actually think that way. If an older woman comes up to a guy, if an older woman came up to Manny and said, oh, I like your shoes, he would just be like, oh, thanks, and never think anything of it, because he doesn't have to. You know, he's a grown man, he's 6'4", he's this huge muscular guy, like, he's not gonna be scared of some little woman telling him that, you know, she likes his shoes. But women, they have to think differently. You know, women can't go out after dark, or they can, but I personally don't. You know, it's just not safe. And again, it's not to live in fear. I struggle with that, and I try not to. It's not about living in fear. It's just about being smart, being aware of your surroundings, not trusting people. Honestly, I don't trust people. There's no need to trust people unless they, you know, build up trust with me. I don't trust people. I don't trust being alone with some old man that I don't know. It's not something that I trust. And so I just wanted to get on here and rant about that for a minute. Let me know if you've ever had that experience. It can be really frustrating. So we're at prayer right now, waiting on a few more people to get here, but got the music going and the lights set and everything, so. Alright, well, I'm home. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my hair matches my shirt today. I'm home for the day. I'm so tired. I've been laying on the couch. I've been a terrible vlogger for like 2 days. I've wiped my lipstick off. Too tired to wash the rest of my face. Manny's not home. He went to another practice, and because he's been coaching, so he went to another practice, and yeah, so I don't know, still loving my hair. It's really like not good lighting in here, but and like look at it, it's such a mess. My whole face is a mess. I've been laying down. I watched a few videos. I don't know if you guys have seen the drama about the new palette from Anastasia, Subculture, or whatever it's called. Subculture. Anyway, everybody's saying that it's like a really terrible quality palette. I don't know. I've actually never had an Anastasia eyeshadow palette. I don't think. No, I used their brow stuff. I used their brow stuff today, and their highlighter today too. But I love those two things. They're highlighting, their glow kits and their brow products are really nice. So Limelight came out with their new what's it called? Their new eye serum. Oh my gosh, I'm like losing words today. Do you ever have days like that, or just like what is anything called? They came out with their new eye serum today. It's called Eye Aspire, and I think it's a super cute name. And oh my gosh, you guys, the before and afters that I've seen of this, obviously I don't have it yet. They just came out with it, but I know some people got it at the Limelight Palooza, like a Limelight conference that some of the beauty guides went to. I'm sorry if I keep looking at my hair. I'm just trying to see like how it looks in different lights, different lighting. The lighting in this apartment is literally, couldn't be worse. But I'll get to that in a second. I want to talk about that too. But also, anyway, I mean, so some of them got it at the Limelight Palooza, and so they've been using it, and the before and afters, it actually is an eye serum that's anti-aging, but it works instantly. So like in like 20 minutes time, you can see like a huge difference, like if you wake up with puffy eyes or dark circles or really anything. I don't have a big problem with that, but sometimes my eyes do look just tired, you know, not necessarily dark circles, but just puffy. And so I really would love to have it. But definitely go to my Limelight Facebook page and check it out. I posted a before and after picture of another lady that I don't know, but she said that we could use her picture. And it was awesome. She looked great, and I thought it was really cool before and after. So go check that out on my Limelight page if you haven't yet. And yeah, looks like an awesome product. I'm super excited about it. Alright, how many times a day, or in every vlog anyway, do I talk about TV shows? Because I feel like I talk about them a lot. We were watching Raven's Home, which, on Facebook, which is like the new That's So Raven. I don't know about you guys, but I used to love That's So Raven, and Manny did too. So we were watching Raven's Home, which is the new one. And told Manny I feel like it's more for people who actually used to watch That's So Raven instead of like actually for kids. Because I feel like you only truly appreciate it if you were a That's So Raven fan. But anyways, so we were watching that, and like it's just came out, or it's just come out recently. So there's like 2 episodes. We've seen both of them, but also I was gonna say Grey's Anatomy doesn't come back until, I keep hearing something outside. People are so loud here. Grey's Anatomy doesn't come back until September, which is I guess next month now, which just seems crazy. But and then not Law and Order, Criminal Minds comes back in September as well. And those were like 2 of my favorites. And Pretty Little Liars is done for good. I don't know if I ever talked about my thoughts on that in a video. I don't know. I'll have to do that sometime. But anyway, I need a new show to watch. Parenthood is done for good. I think it has been for a while, but I just recently discovered that show and finished it. But I think I've already started rewatching it because I love Parenthood. But let me know any shows that you watch. I'm personally more of a show, like a series person than a movie person. I do like movies, but not as much as like a TV series. So let me know. Hey guys, so I didn't end the vlog yesterday. Today is Wednesday. I'm about to head into the office, but I wanted to go ahead and end this one so I can start a new one and also get that one up for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you come back. I hope you check out my other videos. I have more vlogs. I also have a music channel, and my husband and I do challenge videos and things like that, and do speaking videos, all kinds of stuff, makeup, whatever you want to see. So definitely check out other videos on this channel if you haven't yet, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you so much, and I'll see you guys later.